again, everybody. Now, I have recently rebuilt the transmission in Old Green, and this actually, after I put it back in, the shifting is just, it's pretty darn close, but the shifting is just a little bit off. So I want to make an adjustment and adjust my shifter to where it is smooth again. I mean, it's not very far out at all, but I figured this would give me an opportunity to redo one of the videos that I've been told by several people that I should redo because it's helped them, but the video quality was not that great back then. Now, about 10 years ago, I did a video on doing this same adjustment, and one of the reasons I did it is because I had looked everywhere to find the information of how to do it, and I couldn't find it anywhere. And I realized that there was just no videos showing how to do this, so I put one up, and that was 10 years ago. My son Aaron helped me, and he held the camera. That camera was not very good, so it was not a very good video as far as being able to see what all was going on. But in this one, I wanted to kind of redo it, and since I have to redo it anyway, I want to redo the video to show how the adjustment takes place and how everything works. That way people can understand more how you do this and why you do what you do on it. And maybe where this is a newer video, maybe it will pop up into people's searches and it may help somebody out. Because like I said before, information on these old 3-speed on the columns, it's kind of hard to find anymore. You can't find the information unless you search through like 40 different forums and talk to 10 different people, and all 10 of them will tell you something different. And that being said, this is how I do it. And as far as a factory way to do it, I don't really know, but this is the way I do it. It's the way I've always done it. It always works, and it gets the transmission shifting very smooth. Now, I don't know what changed. I don't know if when I put it back in, the transmission shifted slightly over or back or up or down or something, but it's a little bit off. So I want to get it shifting just right. So let me bring y'all in here and we'll get a closer look and try to get this thing to where it shifts like it should. Okay, Old Green, of course, is a 1968 Chevrolet C10 with the 3-speed on the column transmission. And the way that this works is you have your column shifter here with this, which is hooked directly to your gear shifter. Okay, so here we go. Here it is. First, down there. Reverse is up here. Second and third. Now right there, that's neutral in between second and third. When I'm forward like this, that is second and third. That's in the second and third shift selector. Now when I pull it straight back from there, it won't go back into first and reverse. I've got to drop it down a little. So it is not lined up perfectly. Now as far as the spacing goes, I can actually push on this and it still shifts fine. So it doesn't jam up right now. But the reason it will jam up, I can show you that. Let me get it back in neutral. Okay, so the reason why these jam up sometimes is because the spacing between these two is wrong. Now what determines how close these two, this shifter right here, this piece right here, and this piece right here, what determines how close these two are together is this little collar right here. Now you'll have to take this off to do your alignment, but while you have it off, you can see how it works. So let's take this off. We will need to take this off a 7/16 socket. There. And right here. That one doesn't have to come all the way out. Now, if all your alignment was fine and you were only adjusting your distance between these two, then you wouldn't even have to take this bolt all the way out. You would just loosen it up. Now, there's another one on the bottom. Or there was. I lost mine. I'm going to have to get another one. But I only have one bolt right now, but I'm going to get the other one. But all you would have to do is loosen this bolt. Because the way this works, okay, well, a bunch of junk in it. And actually it is tightened all the way up, it looks like. So any more wire, and I'm going to have to replace some parts. But, okay. I got some junk down in the bolt hole. We don't want that. So right in here, you can see that this bolt, when you twist this collar around, it pushes this bolt. Oh yeah, that's right. The reason it's so close is because I started hammering on that. It pushed it on over. But ordinarily, it wouldn't be that close together. Now, it probably, well, it does. I bet it won't. I bet it'll try to pull the other one now. It's probably too close now. But, okay. When you twist this thing, it pulls this little bushing in here closer that way. When you pull it closer that way, what you end up with is the bushing pushes these two closer together. So, in order to do this adjustment, you just move it until these are close enough together. I bet they're too close right now, but that's not what we're checking right now. Right now, we want to check, let's make sure. Okay, this one is in neutral. And this one is in neutral. It's not in a gear. This one is not in a gear. These bushings could really use replacing too, but we're not doing that today. I may go ahead and order some of those. I have to redo this adjustment, but I want to get it smooth for right now. Okay. Now, what we need to do, you can see that there is a hole through this one and through that, and you can't see the one in that. So, what you can do, okay, so, what you've got to do, now I loosen this up so that this rod moves independently. And this one, you can loosen it up too. I think this one's right on though. But, okay, now you got to get an Allen wrench that will just fit through these holes. See this hole right here? There's the hole in between there. And then the hole there. And there is also, back here, there's a little notch that you have to get it in between in the very back here. I don't know if the camera can pick that up. I don't know what the camera is seeing actually, but okay, hopefully the camera can kind of pick up what I'm talking about. Okay, this Allen wrench has to go through all of these holes to line up. And then you can adjust to neutral to where all the slack, you know, if you go too far up or too far down, you're putting it in a gear. So you need to go in the middle so that you have no slack on that. And then you will take your 9/16 inch wrench and tighten this back down. Now I loosened this off camera just to get it adjusted, or just to get it broken loose, because this didn't want to break loose at first. Spray it down with PB Blaster or something like that beforehand, and it should break loose pretty easy. Okay, so now that is tightened down, when you tighten this bolt down, it prevents this from sliding. Now this won't move. So now we have this back one is adjusted right. Front one, you can tell, well, partially because this bushing is bad, you can tell that that is in neutral. Okay, so now we have those lined up. So we'll pull our Allen wrench back out. And now we need to adjust our collar. So let me put that all back on. Okay, pick the collar up and put it back over. And get it started. You don't want to tighten this bolt all the way down, you just want to get it started. And then you'll want to very lightly tighten this one down. Now we need to take and spin this collar. Easiest way to do that is to spin it around by taking a hammer and spinning it like that. And now if you can see here, let's try it inside and see if it goes between the gears smoothly and everything before we tighten anything down. Okay, first gear, reverse, second gear, third gear. Alright, so just with a few adjustments, you may have to tinker with it a little bit. You may have to adjust the arms up and down a little bit until you get it just right. And once you make an adjustment, go in there, try it out. The main thing that tightens everything up is when you turn that cam. Now I'm thinking I may need a new bushing in there because mine is not as tight as it used to be and it's all the way taken up. So I think I may need a new bushing in there. But you know, that comes with age. 600,000 miles and that's wore out, so I guess it should be. Anyway, if this video has helped anybody, leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know. I really love to hear when somebody gets some value out of my videos. And with that, I appreciate everybody watching, and I'll see y'all on the next one.